Hello family. Welcome. Today, we're embarking on a financial expedition through the landscape of UK visa fees for 2024. Whether you're a skilled worker, a loving spouse, a dependent, or just a curious visitor, we've got the latest on what it'll cost to cross the British border. Hence make sure you watch till the end of the video, so you do not miss out on this very vital information. For those new to the family, you now have the option to join to become a member of the family. For others, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's dive into the numbers, and make sure your budget is as ready for the journey as you are. 1.0. Skilled Worker Visa Fees. First up, the Skilled Worker Visa, the golden ticket for professionals worldwide. In 2024, the application fee for this visa has seen a 15% increase from the previous year, now standing at £719 for up to 3 years, and £1,420 for more than 3 years. But remember, your job's not done there. You'll also need to budget for the healthcare surcharge, which is £624 per year. 1.1. Healthcare surcharge spike. Here's where it gets a bit more intense. The healthcare surcharge is expected to rise by a staggering 66% from £624 per year to £1,035 per year, starting from February 6, 2024. This means if you're planning a 3-year stay, the surcharge alone will jump to £3,105. 1.2. Total cost for a 3-year visa. Let's do the math. For a 3-year skilled worker visa, you'll pay the application fee of £827 and the new healthcare surcharge of £3,105, bringing the total cost to a whopping £3,932. That's a significant sum, so it's crucial to plan your finances accordingly. 1.3. Budgeting for your visa. When budgeting for your skilled worker visa, don't forget to include these costs. And if your employer is covering the fees as part of a relocation package, make sure to confirm the details. 1.4. Encouraging early applications. If you're an employer or a potential applicant, consider applying before the surcharge increase takes effect. Applying before February 6, 2024, could save you a considerable amount on the healthcare surcharge. 1.5. Impact of salary threshold increases. Adding to the financial considerations, the minimum salary threshold for sponsorship is expected to increase to £30,000. This could affect your eligibility, so keep an eye on any updates regarding salary requirements. 1.6. Additional costs to consider. Also, remember there may be other costs involved, such as the immigration skills charge, which can be up to £1,000 a year, depending on the length of your visa. 1.7. Processing times and priority services. Processing times for the skilled worker visa are currently around 9 weeks. If you're in a rush, you might consider the super priority service, which costs an additional £1,000 for a faster decision. The skilled worker visa remains a viable route to the UK for professionals, but it's essential to be aware of the increased costs and plan accordingly. Stay informed about the latest fee changes and salary requirements to ensure a smooth application process. Let's pause for a minute. Are you currently enjoying the video? If so, then please take a minute to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification button, so that you are the first to be notified when the next video drops. In Chronicles of Ola, we talk about life, living in the UK, immigration related information and lots more. So please join the family and share the channel with your friends. Now let's get back to it. 2.0. Health and Care Visa Fees. Healthcare heroes, we haven't forgotten you. The Health and Care Visa is a special route for medical professionals, and it comes with its perks. The application fees are generally lower than other work visas, and the processing times are faster, usually within 3 weeks. 2.1. Application fees for Health and Care Visa. In 2024, the application fee for the Health and Care Visa is £284 for up to 3 years, and £551 for more than 3 years. These fees are significantly lower compared to other work visas, making it a more affordable option for medical professionals seeking to work in the UK. 2.2. Healthcare surcharge. However, it's important to remember that the application fee is not the only cost. You'll also need to budget for the healthcare surcharge. As of February 6, 2024, the healthcare surcharge has increased from £624 to £1,035 per year. 2.3. Total cost for a 3-year visa. Let's do the math. For a 3-year health and care visa, you'll pay the application fee of £551, and the new healthcare surcharge of £3,105, bringing the total cost to £3,656. 2.4. Exemption from healthcare surcharge. However, there's good news for health and care visa holders. You and your dependents are exempt from paying the immigration health surcharge. This exemption significantly reduces the overall cost of your visa. 2.5. Importance of checking latest updates. However, the exact fees for 2024 are not specified in the search results, so make sure to check the latest updates on the official UK government website. Visa fees and healthcare surcharges can change, and it's crucial to have the most up-to-date information when planning your move to the UK. While the health and care visa comes with lower application fees and faster processing times, it's important to factor in the healthcare surcharge when budgeting for your move. However, the exemption from the healthcare surcharge for health and care visa holders makes it a cost-effective option for medical professionals. 3.0 Spouse and dependent visa fees. 3.1. Spouse visa fees. Moving on to matters of the heart, the spouse visa. Love may be priceless, but visas aren't. In 2024, the fees for family visas, including spouse visas, increased by 20%. While the exact fee isn't known, it's crucial to note that the immigration health surcharge also applies here, rising to £1,035 per year for adults. Plus, if you're in a hurry to join your beloved, the super priority service charge is £1,000 for a faster decision. 3.2. Dependent visa fees. Bringing your family along for the ride? Dependent visas are in the mix too. The fees for dependents usually align with the main applicant's visa type, but with the added cost per family member. For example, a family of 4 on a skilled worker visa for 3 years will need to find £10,866 to cover the immigration health surcharge alone. It's a hefty sum, so planning ahead is key. 3.3. Dependent visa fees overview. Dependent visas are designed for family members of those who are coming to the UK on a work or study visa. The fees for these visas are generally the same as the main applicant's visa type. For instance, if you're coming to the UK on a skilled worker visa, your dependents will also pay the same application fee. 3.4. Healthcare surcharge for dependents. But that's not all. Dependents also need to pay the healthcare surcharge, which is £624 per year per person. This means if you're bringing your spouse and 2 children, you'll need to budget for an additional £1,872 per year, just for the healthcare surcharge. 3.5. Total cost for a family of 4. Let's do the math. If you're a family of 4 coming to the UK, on a skilled worker visa for 3 years, you'll pay the application fee of £719 per person, which comes to £2,876 for the family. Add the healthcare surcharge of £1,872 per year for 3 years, and you're looking at a total cost of £13,740. 3.6. Planning ahead. These costs can add up quickly, so it's important to plan ahead. Make sure to budget for these fees when planning your move to the UK. And remember, these are just the visa fees and healthcare surcharge. You'll also need to budget for living costs, travel, and other expenses related to your move. While the UK offers a range of visa options for families, it's important to be aware of the costs involved. By planning ahead and budgeting for these fees, you can ensure a smooth and stress-free move to the UK. 4.0. Visitor visa fees. The recent adjustments to the UK's visitor visa fees, which took effect on April 6, 2022, have implications for individuals seeking to travel to the UK for various purposes. The increased fees for standard visitor visas are as follows. A short-term visit visa for up to 6 months now costs £115, reflecting a 15% increase from the previous fee of £100. A 2-year long-term standard visitor visa is priced at £400, while a 5-year visa costs £771, and a 10-year visa is set at £963. These changes are part of the UK's broader efforts to manage immigration and border security. It's important for prospective visitors to carefully assess their travel needs and select the most suitable visa duration. Additionally, individuals should consider potential ancillary costs, such as biometric center fees, when planning their visa applications. By staying informed about these adjustments, travelers can make well-informed decisions and ensure that they are adequately prepared for their visits to the UK. 5.0. Processing times. The processing times for UK visas can vary depending on the type of visa, and the specific circumstances of the application. Here's a breakdown of the processing times for different visa types, based on the latest information available. 1. Skilled worker visa. Skilled worker visa applications are currently taking about 9 weeks on average. However, it's important to note that processing times can vary based on individual circumstances, and the volume of applications being processed. 2. Spouse visas. Spouse visas are averaging around 3 months, on average. However, the decision-making time may vary depending on the individual's case. Priority and super priority services are available for applications, being made from outside and inside the UK, which can expedite the processing time. 3. Health and care worker visas. Health and care worker visas are the sprinters of the group, with a 3-week processing time. This expedited processing time reflects the importance of these roles within the UK's healthcare system. 4. Visitor visas. Visitor visas, such as the standard visitor visa, are currently taking on average 6 weeks to process. However, expedited options are available for standard visitor visa applicants, with the priority service aiming to process the visa within 5 working days after submission. It's important to keep in mind that these processing times are based on the current volume of visa applications, and can be subject to change. Additionally, individual circumstances, and the specific details of each application can impact the processing time. Therefore, it's advisable to check the most up-to-date information on processing times directly from the official UK government website, or other reliable sources like ours, Chronicles of Ola, before making any visa application. 6.0. Tips for saving on visa fees. 6.1. Budgeting for your visa. When budgeting for your UK visa, it's essential to consider all associated costs. In addition to the application fee, applicants should factor in the immigration health surcharge, potential priority service fees, and any additional costs such as biometric appointments. The immigration health surcharge, which provides access to the UK's National Health Service, NHS, varies depending on the visa type and duration. For instance, the surcharge is £1,035 per year for most visa categories. Additionally, applicants may incur a biometric fee of £19.20. For those seeking expedited processing, the super priority service charge is £1,000. It's important to be aware of these costs, and plan accordingly to ensure a successful and financially sound UK visa application. 6.2. Timing your application. Looking to save on those fees? Timing is everything. Apply during off-peak times to avoid the rush and the need for priority services. Most countries accept visa applications up to 90 days before your travel date, so why wait until the last minute? Get ahead of the game, and save yourself the stress and extra cost. 6.3. Avoiding mistakes. Next up, precision is your best friend. Always double-check your application to avoid costly mistakes, or the need for reapplication. A single typo or incorrect detail can lead to a rejection, and that means paying all over again. So, take your time, check twice, and submit once. 6.4. Choosing the right visa. Apply for the right visa. This might seem obvious, but it's a crucial point that can save you thousands. For instance, if you have the option of a fiancé visa, or getting married abroad, and then applying for a spouse visa, the latter could be more cost-effective. 6.5. Considering fee waivers. For those who are eligible, consider applying for a fee waiver. If you're in a tough financial spot, this could mean getting a visa for free. But remember, this comes with its own set of requirements and implications, so make sure you understand the process fully before proceeding. Final tips. While UK visa fees can be a significant expense, there are ways to minimize the impact on your wallet. Plan ahead, be meticulous with your application, choose the right visa for your situation, and explore all options, including fee waivers. With these tips, you'll be on your way to the UK without breaking the bank. Safe travels. There you have it, folks, a tour of UK visa fees for 2024. Whether you're coming for work, love, family, or fun, knowing the costs up front will help you navigate the financial side of your UK adventure. Don't let visa fees catch you off guard. Plan, prepare, and then, pack your bags. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up, share with fellow travelers, and subscribe for more practical travel tips. Have any questions, or need more advice? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. Safe travels and see you in the UK. That's all for today's video. We hope you now have more information around these topics that have been discussed. We encourage you to take that bold step towards your next career adventure. The UK awaits your contribution to its vibrant and diverse workforce. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share, and share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel, and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com. Shalom.